Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are currently watching this, you guys are in the right place. If you have a story that you have been keeping in about racism or like you experienced something like that, make sure you guys comment it down below because I read every single one of my comments. Today I will be talking about protesters, and my story. As you guys know, that there was a white cop who killed a black man by kneeling on his neck. That black man, his name was George Floyd. George Floyd will never be forgotten. He was a father. He was also a son of a mother. We will also not forget the other people who died because of this. So today I actually was going to post a really happy video, but I couldn't just let this, I couldn't stay silent. So I also posted something on my TikTok about this, which I will put in.
I might not be the same.
But I just couldn't stay silent. I needed to talk about this. On Sunday, June 7th, my city, my hometown, did a protesting. I am so proud of my city for doing the most peaceful protesting I have seen. Coburg has also done one. I'm pretty sure Kingston have too. But my hometown did an amazing job. There was no pepper spraying, no lootering, no stealing, no trying to get arrested to take photos for aesthetics. There was none of that. I am going to show you guys clips of the protesting, and then I'm going to explain one. I like this. We cannot forget our roots and where we come from. So I'm going to explain why we were laying down and no one was saying anything. So I was a little bit late to the protest, so I wasn't able to tell my story, which I'm going to tell later on in this video. There was other people speaking, and the girl that was finishing up said that we're gonna get a candle and we're gonna lay down, or you can kneel, and we're gonna read all the people who lost their lives to police brutality. So she started from George Floyd, and then she just went down her list. So that's why we were laying down or kneeling on the ground. So my sister and I made this poster. My friend Dakota came with us, and I drew the hearts, and I actually drew this fist. But this was our poster. Before I tell you guys my story, I want to say thank you so much to you can call them the biggest influencers, or just influencers in general, who have big platforms that came out and spoke about Black Lives Matters. To see the big influencers talk about the situation, the whole world is appreciating that. It means so much for us kids, us teenagers, us little children, see the big influencers and online influencers say something about situations like this. So I want to say thank you so much. So now I will be talking about my story. As I'm actually going to start with my name. My name is Chevy Omalad. I am Canadian with a background of African. I was born and raised in Canada, and I am a mixed child. When I was young, I always felt a little bit different from everybody else. Yeah, I wasn't fully black, I was just mixed, but I still got picked on. In third grade, I was sitting next beside a girl. She said, "Move away, I don't want your black disease." You cannot get someone else's color. That is like me sitting next beside a white person and then me turning white. That's not capable. Like, that can't happen. Then another incident happened to me where I got called Black Elmo. Elmo is not black, it is red, which I felt a different way. But it's just something that happened to me. Then as I got older, in grade 6, you have to learn underground railroads to Canada, or underground railroads, and that is about slavery. As everyone knows that there's the N-word in that book. It says the N-word, it says Negro in it, which at that time I was the only mixed person in my class, which I didn't like when the teachers always looked at me away, so then they can give me like a sign like, should I say Negro? Are you gonna feel offended? I understand they wanted to see, like, they didn't want to be racist, they just wanted to like have my consent to say it, but it's in the book. You have to teach it. You shouldn't be just pointing at me. I also felt away when I had to do my hair. I've always wanted that thin, nice hair which was easy to dye, and I just wanted it. But I didn't get to have it, as you can tell, because I am half African. So every time that I would put coconut oil in my hair, or you guys understand, if you are mixed, or you have like a mixed background with like Jamaican or Trinidad or Tobago or Dominican Republic, like, sorry if I said that wrong, but if you guys are mixed with that, you understand that you guys have to take care of your hair. Add that coconut oil, add that nice stuff to your hair. But when I went to school, all the kids would start saying, "What's that smell? It stinks." And then one person would say it, 2 people would say it, 5 people would say it, and then it would just go on and on. In grade 6, I knew what I wanted to be from like the get-go. When I was a little kid, I wanted to become like the prime minister and all that other stuff, but grade 6 and like a little bit like earlier, from like grade 5, I knew what I wanted to become, and that was a police officer. I know you guys behind the screen are watching this and thinking, why does she want to become a police officer? Isn't that like being hypocritical? Not all police officers are bad. And the reason why I want to become a police officer is because the people who are getting murdered, the people who are getting killed, the people who are like just like doing like the biggest stuff are getting away with it. And I don't like seeing that. The people who do wrong deserve to get the consequences. So I just wanted to become a police officer to put those bad people like to jail. And if this ever happens again, I mean, like, if I see a white racist cop in my eyes, like kill a black man on purpose, like if this ever happens again and there's protesting that month or there's protesting that week, I am not a cop. I am a human being who will protest with you guys, because that is what I believe in, and I will protest. I am not a cop. So don't call and say that you need my help to like push back the peaceful protesting. It's the difference if you're like stealing and you're setting cars on fire and you're pushing cars in water and like trying to stab people, like trying to get arrested. That's different. But I will not be there to push peaceful protesters, to pepper spray anyone. I'm not that person. I have never been that person and never will be that person. I am a human being who will protest with you guys because I support Black Lives Matters. My friend actually got to tell her story, so I am going to put that in there as well after this little clip.
Middle school, but I go to a high school. I'm only 14 years old, and I grew up in a white community. Everybody thinking that I was different and I was rude because of my color of skin. They thought that I was a dangerous person and they would run away. They'd make a joke about it. When I was in grade 2, my fellow classmate considered me a nigger and always called me brownie because I was different color. He would go back to his friend group and make fun of me, and they'd laugh every time they saw me walk down the hall. Up till I was in grade 6, my friend, which some are here right now, told me they could believe in me, and they believed that I could touch the sky because I'm a good person. You are not different because you are a different color. You are all unique in your own way. Speak your mind. I stood up for myself. And everybody I know, they believe in me. I go to a multicultural school and everybody is appreciated, which everywhere around the world should be considered by every human being. Do not let others let you down because you are not white or you are not the same person as them, because your personality is different. Be yourself and speak yourself.
I want to say, if you guys didn't know about this situation that's happening, if you guys want to speak out and you guys just don't know what to say, or you want to show some, if you guys support it and you just want to show, say if you have TikTok or just want to show how you feel about this, just research history, just research the history online. There's Google, there's books that you can read, there's even movies The Hate U Give. That movie describes this whole situation that happened. I love that movie. I cried during that movie. Go watch that. There's so much stuff that you guys can do. Even sign a petition. Just don't stay silent if you guys don't know what to do. Just research. That always helps in the end. Just doing the little bit, that even going to protests, that little bit and that little piece of that, just going to a protest, helps. It does. This is the end of the video, guys. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe. If you want to, you feel free, again, like I said, to comment down below your guys' stories. And if you guys want to share this video to your friends, you may do so. You're allowed to share any of my videos. But, like I said again, and I will say it again, comment down below your guys' stories because I read every single one of my comments. Thank you for watching.